All right, welcome to this daily horoscope. My name is Athen, and this is for December 30th and 31st, Tuesday and Wednesday. So we have the moon in Aries for these 2 days, and this is a very favorable aspect to the whole lunar cycle right now at the moment in Sagittarius. So over the past week, there's been the energy of expansion, perhaps mentally, physically, spiritually, or emotionally in our lives, perhaps tapping into our adventurous side, perhaps starting a new study in terms of some philosophy or spiritual matters. Whatever that is that's been opening your horizons, now is the time to start taking action. We've got the moon going into Aries, coming out of Pisces, which was the Sunday-Monday time period where the energies were sort of low and sort of alone and reflective. Now it's much more about us taking action. Not to mention the fact that this is part of the first quarter phase of this whole lunar cycle. So the key here between Tuesday and Wednesday is to start taking action. Aries shows us that once we start to get the ball moving, once we take that first step, naturally the confidence, the courage, the ambition, the motivation will follow from that point onward. So get the ball moving. And then this week, as the moon starts to fill up, more of that action energy is going to go towards these larger things, which is for the whole lunar cycle right now at the moment. So ask yourself Tuesday and Wednesday, where can you take some initiative? Where can you take some action? Where can you focus on what's important to you in terms of your self-orientation and your own personal goals that will start to get this creative and inspirational energy moving? Now, right now at the moment, we do have Venus going into Capricorn, and she's going to be there through January. So there's a shift taking place right now between our values, our resources, and our relationships. And from Sagittarius into Capricorn, it's about getting much more grounded with these elements in our life, much more long term. And with Venus, it's about our sensual pleasures, our enjoyments of life. And so the questions we want to ask during this time are we doing things for a short-term pleasure, or are we doing things for a long-term pleasure or a long-term fulfillment? And this is what Venus in Capricorn is all about. It's about taking action in terms of our values, resources, and relationships in a much more long-term, committed, and mature way. No more of just doing things for that short-term pleasure spike, more about doing things in terms of, is this going to fulfill my overall life? Are these values going to be here tomorrow? How can I cultivate these values? How can I cultivate these relationships so they can get nice and grounded and last a long time and be there tomorrow, be there the day after, etc. So getting much more committed, much more solid, much more mature with our values, resources, and relationships. But overall, just the pleasures in life through January. All right, so let's go and draw a card and see where Spirit would like a little more emphasis for these 2 days. Okay, Sagittarius, well, there it is. Expansion, opportunities. This is what this whole lunar cycle is about. It's about divine messages as well, being a channel. What we do in this life in terms of our life path is simply as an embodied channel for the divine. And so ask yourself, are you embodying the divine channeling, the channeled divine energies? Are you embodying your freedom, your true self in terms of your life purpose? And it's not so much specifically what you're doing as much as it's, do you feel free? Do you feel expansive? And how to bring those elements, more of those elements into your life. How you can develop the relationship that you have to the higher realm, to your higher self, etc. And then naturally when you have that, naturally our path unfolds. And of course, the truth is we're never off of our path. We're always on our path. It's just a matter of conscious orientation. And it's about being consciously attuned to it. And all that means is having that good connection to the divine. All right, well, I hope you guys have a great 2 days. Please get in touch if you'd like a personal reading. You can click the link down below for the YouTube discount, and I'll see you next time. Take care.